Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, looked up, I loaded back that save to see where he was going. It's nothing interesting, he just goes to the bathhouse and gets his horse. His horse is just there for some reason. So nothing special.
Here I am. I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
Can I borrow a
But,
horse?
sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant.
You sure? Doggos. They look exactly the same. That much to ask to have variety in my doggos. Get the castle.
Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith!
Why is that flower shaking?
Look
Dylan.
here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir.
Anush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honor, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
Yeah, he weirdly does a 180 and just isn't a douche anymore. Kinda weird. Ow! Are you in the middle of the road, cow?
Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
I take it back, he's still sort of a douche. Game is structured a little bit oddly in the start of this quest. We go out hunting at dawn.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
Well, you'll see.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skallets, and, well, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
I'm not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish,
What's this knight doing here?
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
Wayfaring knight. Wonder what that was about. Like we could talk to him. Yeah, we leave in the early morning. We do this super long run. Way over here. We check the time. It's almost the end of the day. So for some reason we decided to travel for like 10 hours to a super far away forest, even though there's forests all around us, just like this one. Goes.
Bring me wine and bacon from the saddlebag.
Why couldn't you have brought it yourself? I wonder what happens if you eat it. It'll be fine.
Coming up, sir.
At long last. So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
Just so.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke. At least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard. And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow. And sir, my old woman is fucking half the village. Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But
You should see your face. I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I want to talk about it, or alright?
I don't know.
Alright.
I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. How's our nourishment? Nourishment and energy are both pretty close to max right now. Just wondering if we should... Wow, we have 48 nettle. So wondering if we should gather things for a bit or if we should just skip to the quest. What's our level at with I think we're level 3 with herbalism? 3. We can probably get up to level 5. Just mess around for a little bit, so I'm gonna mess around for a little bit. I know, it's boring stuff, but we want to do it. I think any points we get in skills helps us level up our main level too, so... Eyebright, I don't know what these are. Yeah, I think it helps level up our main level, so that'll be helpful. It's a sit pop-up. Although on the other hand, I am a little bit worried about accidentally popping the animals that we have to kill tomorrow, so maybe I shouldn't mess with it right now. In fact, we'll go ahead and drop stuff we've picked so we have the space in our inventory to do the mission tomorrow. I'm gonna need it. What's the quest description say? It just says wait until dawn, so we don't have to sleep unless we wanted to. We'll want to. Let's keep Henry from being tired at least. Wonder what comfort does with sleep. We can probably look it up somewhere. It's just how fast you gain energy. It seems like it doesn't matter too much. Seems to gain energy fairly quick. I don't remember exactly when he wakes up. Really want to pop the animals on accident here. Anything we could do? We could read codex entries, and time doesn't pass when we're in there. Okay. Hello, doggos. Take a seat. Chest here we can open. We have to steal out of it though, but we don't have to. There's we'll get offered this later. This one has a minimum agility of 1, so the one that we have in our inventory is way better, so since we can use it, we're going to want to use it. So we're just waiting for him to wake up. Wish I could just like time accelerate without having to use the wait option. I think we can gather these mushrooms. We may even want to eat them if we can. Yeah, they're crafting mushrooms. So you may want to skip ahead in the video if you don't want to do the waiting. Don't start coming now, train. I'll be like perfectly timed with him waking up. Can I look at the arrows without? Damage 80, stab damage 80. Fire 1.1. Will stuff I dropped disappear? Didn't realize that items you drop are limited in lifespan. That's good to know, so I don't drop something super valuable in the future. Just would have preferred to have not lost those arrows. Ah shit, train. Gonna mute my microphone. Train's done honking. Looks like he's waking up. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I just turned. Started crouching around, hoping that might wake him up sooner and that it might level up our sneak skill, even though we're not doing it with evil intent.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Oh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
It still says stealing, which is weird. At least, well, these bows are actually worth a lot. Take the bow. I'll leave the sword, though. We should take both. We might drop them in later, but... Alright, let's equip better hunting arrows. So hopefully we level up using the good ones. That way we can shoot the worst ones without as much trouble. Are we in the right area? Oops, hold on. The quest. Started? Oh, if it started. Is that a bunny? I can't really tell. I think it is. He's done it. We just not get a, what's the quest log say? It says it's the current objective. I just thought we get like an area on our map that shows us where we can hunt, but maybe not. I killed a ton my first time. I may have just gotten lucky with the spawns or something. I feel like I already had 3 at this point last time. Ah, there we go. Keeps walking, it's going to be a little difficult. Especially on this incline. Walking. Oh, there's more. Stopped. There's the other one. He's over here somewhere. Turn the game mode on my monitor just so I can see differences in color a little better. But now that I turned the gamma up, that might not actually help me as much as I thought. Is that the one we were looking for? Tell if we're crouching or crouching. Okay. Oh. Archery isn't easy when you don't have a reticle. Fuck's sakes. See, I'm not even off by much, but it's enough to be missing completely. Sakes. Have to look for our arrows. Just a little bit here. Get a fair bit of time to do this mission. Good, because after a while I stopped finding them. Let's keep looking. Huh. Hardly noticed them. Yeah, it might be easier to see without the game mode on. Look at it. Back scenery mode might be good. Nah, it'd be a little bit rough. Theater mode looks like it might do good. That may be the ticket. Well, now it's rolling down the cliff here. Come back to me. Yeah, I won't stop rolling. Another one. May actually end up with more than I did last time. Oh, that was stupid. He's done it. I have no idea where he runs off to hunt, by the way. I didn't run into him last time until I was done with everything. And a village down there or something. Shit. Someone spotted us, but... He's done it. That was a risky shot too. I wasn't thinking I was gonna make that. I'm pretty sure I have more hairs than I did the first time. We should be good because I won the first time. It's not like the archery competition though, where it shows us the counter of who's winning. It's gonna be up to chance. But we are all out of time for this video. Actually, you know what? I'll keep going. I have to burn a little bit of time, but not quite enough to make another video, so let's keep going until the hunting timer ends here. Then we'll save off for the next part of the mission until next time. May just find no more rabbits though, because that did happen last time. I just ran out of rabbits. I don't know if it spawns like a limited number. Kill, or if it tracks how many you kill and then doesn't give you any more. There's like a certain amount that come on screen and then we didn't notice them, so that now we've reached like our game world limit of how many rabbits there can be. Ah, there's one right there. In fact, I think he might have just spawned in. I didn't really see him come up, I just saw him where he was. Get him from the side so we can have a bigger target to shoot. He's gonna get behind this ash tree. And these ass weeds. I also wonder if they start all like walking the more you kill. That they're harder to hit. Not getting a very clear shot of him though. He keeps getting behind his trees. Is that him? Good, it was. I don't know if he was still trying to walk there or if he just got stuck on the wood. Surely that's more than my first time. Seemed like a lot. That seemed like a fair number of hares. How many? Yeah, I think we have way more than I did last time. We should have won hands down. My eyes peeled, but now we may be at the point where there's just gonna be no more. I'm trying to see him. Oh boy, he's trying. I hear the dogs. I wonder if those are Capon's dogs. Aha! I wonder if we have the time to actually kill this one. I might have to try to get the shot off quick. He's done it right in the freaking head, too. Oh, it was like in the eyeball, even. The arrow is somewhere over here. That arrow might be gone. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Probably right in front of me, but I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm sure they have a chance to just despawn if you miss too. Yeah, there's no way in hell I had more hairs than this last time. Hey, deer. I don't know if we get any points for killing a deer. I don't know if we could if we wanted to. They run away at a much further distance. And a house over here. A dog barking over here too. Waiting for that timer to end, but it goes on for a while. I do remember that. Add this to my map if it's a thing. It doesn't seem like it's going to get added to my map. Huh? Into any time mission. Hey, another one. Okay, noticed me. Hey, got stuck. Done it. A 1,000,000%. I didn't have this many before. 1,000,000%. I don't know if we have a chance in hell of finding that other arrow, but it's fine. Slightly overburdened. Man, you can carry so much freaking more stuff when you have that pack mule ability. I did not have that last time. It severely slowed me down. Up with better hunting arrows. Those ones. We'll just be overburdened for now. Another one. Holy shit. This is ridiculous. I guess they don't stop spawning, or even my last game glitched out compared to this one. Of course, this one had its different glitch. I think Henry's even holding the thing a little bit more steady than last time. Although, I do just remembered that I did get high enough level to get a hunting perk, so I'm gonna go with tusks just because I think they're easier. I think boars are easier to kill than deer. That just lets us harvest tusks. What the fuck? I do remember getting that level up though, so maybe I did in fact kill this many. Shit. Right in the head. Whoa, whoa! It's not dead! Didn't die. You see that? The fuck happened to it? Is it dead for real this time? Yeah. Getting ready to shoot it again in case it didn't. That one didn't break. There's no way there's any more rabbits. There's just no way. Oops, sorry. Normally not wearing my shoes while I'm sitting down. Surely we've killed all the hair now. What the fuck? There's one right next to it. Well, even that one with manually aiming a little bit rather than just relying on the bounce. This is really insane. I only killed like 5 last time. We've killed like 12 this time. I haven't been counting, but something like that. They give us... Oh my god, there's another one. I must have just glitched out or something, man. I don't know if that one was actually a kill. That might have been like before. No. Oops, didn't really mean to do that. Okay, they're both in there though, so I got both arrows back. Is the mission over? Maybe the mission's over. No. I see another one. Maybe I found his hunting grounds that he was talking about. I did lose sight of it, but it was over here somewhere. I lost sight of it. Is it that? Oh, yeah, it was. Couldn't really tell. At least they don't run far though when you startle them. That was bad. Neighbor, please, why do you do this? Oh, there's the other one. On game. Wow. Just really wish there was something I could do with all the meat. You don't really have to eat as much in the game as you'd imagine. I don't know, maybe I can throw it in a pot and then gather it cooked and sell it for more than it's worth raw? How much is it worth? Is that per? I'm curious about this. Let's drop it on an empty spot. If I drop 19, that's per meat. That's per meat. So what's the freaking math on that, dude? That's... $124 plus 117. 220. 231 times 5.2 on the low end. I gotta do that. Calculator. 231 times 5.3. That's 1,200 gold. Okay, it's finally over. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed and have a good day.